Welcome, everybody. As you can see, it's bright shirt day today. Colin's let me down. It is. We're here today to have a chat about OTracker. Now, I've got Collins with me, and thankfully I have, because I haven't got a clue as to any of it. But before we go there, Collins, say hello.
Hello, everyone. Glad to be here again. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today is Thursday, and we should be happy because life is good in ONPASSIVE.
Excellent. Okay, now I know we've got OTrim and we've got some analytics with OTrim, but this is the next level, isn't it, Colin? So we have a website tracking system that at the moment, because we don't have a website, there's no point, we can't use it, etc. But when we get our own websites, we will be able to use this tool for ourselves. So it's worthwhile understanding how this thing works or what it's all about. So tell me, first of all, what is OTracker? What does it do? And what are we going to use it for?
Yeah, so let's look at OTracker. Thanks, Andy, for that question. He said OTracker is a comprehensive, that's we're talking about our OTracker, the ONPASSIVE OTracker. It's a comprehensive web and product analytic platform that provides user with holistic analytics in form of report, dashboard, and advanced analytic for decision making. So it gives you the platform where, say, business can make proper decision on what to do. You know, if they don't do proper analysis, what will happen? They will fail. So
okay,
no business wants to fail.
Yeah, so when you say proper analytics, what are you really saying? What do you mean? They have this website and it's up and running, and you got people looking at this website. What's it going to do? How does this thing work? And then, you know, perhaps I can understand how businesses are going to take advantage of it.
So just look at it, Andy. We look at a normal shop, right? People goes in and out, and sometimes they write on paper how many people come in there, what do they do, what type of things they buy, and stuff like that. Sometimes it was like hand taking in, writing all of those big documents for you to be able to judge what to put in your shop. Now, most businesses are going online. That's what a lot of people don't know. A lot of shops want to have online presence because you don't want to limit yourself in a little location where only your local people are coming there. You want to sell, you know, in the globe. What do you need? You need a website. Once you have a website, what will happen? You need analytical tools for you to be able to manage your business to visualize how your business is doing. Which area? Can you say, where is the area where I can enter, the portal of entry into a particular location? You don't want to enter into a location, spend billions upon billions of money or hundreds of thousands coming out, making nothing. You know, so which tool will you use? You need an analytical tool, and ONPASSIVE has it in the form of OTracker. So it gives you a holistic, you know, analysis of what you are doing, how the movement of users, of customers, or what, you know, within your business.
Okay, so if I go onto the OTracker dashboard, we've got this thing that says real time. What exactly what is real time then? What does it mean?
Oh, I love this tool, you know. And before we go into these particular functions, let us bear in mind that ONPASSIVE OTracker is driven by artificial intelligence. It's artificial intelligence embedded, which means every data collected will be analyzed in a concise and accurate manner. So there is nothing. So you have that real time. Now we're talking about real time. So let's look at real time. What is real time? I'll go into a normal, just, you know, let me think out of my own particular definition. Let me look at it so anybody will understand. You go to post office, right? Post a letter. You said, I want first class, or this letter should be registered. Once they register the letter, what happened? They give you a tracking number. You take that tracking number, come home. What do? You track, and you can see where your letter is going. Every stage of your parcel. That is real-time tracking. So you have a latency of 10 minutes. So every second, the site update tell you where things are moving. So with real-time and a function within ONPASSIVE, within OTracker, it helps the business to make decisions by looking at how people are clicking, the movement of customers or users, and they can make decisions in real time.
Okay, so when you say make a decision in real time, I've got this website and I've got this analytics coming in, and I understand a little bit more about my customers, where they're coming from. I can swerve things around and say, well, this isn't working perhaps, or this wording isn't quite correct, so I'll change it slightly. People are steering away from this particular page because okay, they don't like the wording, or they don't like something on that page. They're not spending any time there. Let's go across to this one. Okay, so now we've got the sales page. What are they looking at in particular? What is it that, you know, in our shop that's being attractive? Yeah.
That's
okay.
it. Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings us on to you know, the user data there, the user behavior, and profiling. How does that work? What's that all about?
So profiling, let's look at it. It's about grouping, you know, grouping users into certain class. You classify them, can say classify them by age, classify them by maybe their habit, level of experience, all of those. So you are profiling them, looking at them and say, all right, which age group do what within my website? Yeah. Gender. Why should male do particular this and female? So it gives you, you know, an understanding of their behavior, age group, by this, by that. So you can profile it depending on how you want to do it to make sure.
So let me give you an example. So let's say I'm a golf shot. I've got these silly shirts, and I'm looking at the data, and the data's telling me that there's men between the age of 50 and 70 that are buying this shirt or these shirts. So and they're generally you know, within Europe or America. So I can hone down my marketing, if you like, and go, okay, well, let's just aim at the 50 to 70-year-olds that are going to be idiots and buy this shirt.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, cool. So how far or how deep does this profiling go? What does it give me as far as so you mentioned male, female, you mentioned certain ages, you mentioned certain locations,
experience,
you know. Okay. So
it
gives me a good.
Andy, go ahead. Yes.
Well, it gives me a good indication of the type of market that is looking at the products that we've got to offer. Yeah.
Correct. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't waste your time. You know, it's about time wasting and the amount that you can put in. It's not about the resources and everything. You don't want to waste time, waste a lot of money, you know, introducing your business or doing your campaign somewhere where people don't want it. So this, all of what is in OTracker is just giving you an understanding of your business, how to run your business.
Does this also then lead in nicely to the type of what we class as specific targeted traffic?
That is a yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a bonus, and this is how ONPASSIVE, using AI technology, is able to hone its marketing down and find specific people that are looking for what we have to offer within our shop. Perfect. Okay. All right. So then we have what they call acquisition. So tell me a little bit about acquisition.
So if we look at acquisition, what does it do? So it gives you a visibility of the number of visitors that are coming to your website. Can be old visitors and new visitors that are coming to your business, because your website is your business. So from there, you can make better decisions and say, okay, these people who are coming, what do they do? What can I offer and what are they looking? You know, so it gives you that overview of incoming, you know, visitors that are visiting your website.
Okay. Okay. So again, these are the guys that will, and this leads nicely, if you like, onto the heat map, because my understanding, and again, folks, excuse me, I'm not technically minded, so this is a lot of this is going over my head. But with heat map, my understanding is it gives me a clear indication of what people are clicking on, you know, what they're actually visiting on my website. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now this is big. So tell me a little bit more about that.
So when we look at heat map, you know, your website is running online. You know, it's similar to what we already have. You know, part of heat map is in OTrim. So number of people that visit your website, which country are they coming from? Where do they click? And it drills down to the state, not only to the country, but to the region they are clicking. So you can have like a better understanding of where your traffic is coming from, and you can, you know, concentrate promoting your business in that particular location. You don't want to waste time promoting your business somewhere people don't even need your stuff. So heat map give you an overview of where all the clicks are coming, you know, in a colorful way, where you can say, wow, this is it. These are where the visitors are coming. And you can see the country, and you can see the device they are using. Not only the country, the device, that you know the city, you know the device, you know the browser type, you know, and you know the web, you know the social media site they are coming. So if more of them are using Facebook, you can see them in there. Majority of them are coming from Facebook. Majority of these are coming from TikTok. So it gives you that overview in one glance. That's just about heat map.
That's fantastic. And what I understand is that someone's coming onto my website and I see the buttons that they're pressing, and that gives me also an indication as to say, well, okay, there's something they don't like about this page because they're not going on that one, or they're not scrolling down to look at this and they're not clicking this button. So perhaps I need to change that. Now, guys, bear in mind that ONPASSIVE is changing its website, its entire website, on a regular basis. No company does this to this degree ever, right? So not only are we keeping people engaged and interested, because the whole thing changes and you go, well, it's totally different. Let's have a look in here. Let's have a look in here. And you know, this is what we're eventually going to get to when we have our own websites that they create for us. So this is phenomenal. So, okay, is geofencing similar? What's geofencing in comparison to heat map?
So geofencing, let's look at geofencing, geolocation. So it's a little bit different because it's a different tool. So you can say, all right, you want to virtually, virtually, say you call it fence, put a fence around an area, a location. You fencing the bed is just virtual.
Yeah.
Why do you need to do that? Because you want to see the devices. So you are doing, tracking is about tracking the device in and out. It's not the person, but the device. So you say, all right, this device goes, say, for instance, let's say the city of London. You geofence that because you really want to concentrate to analyze that particular area. Who are the type of people going in there? What is their activity in there? What are they really looking for? Is it what we have? So now when you analyze the activity, you can say, you know what? I will push my business in that location because I know if I put it in there, those people who are going there looking for what I have, they will buy it. That's about so you can geofence for a period of time, analyze it, move from that location, geofence another location, analyze the business habit, the habit of consumers. What is the activity? Because you can see it from their devices, the in and out movement of device from that location. It's called geofencing.
Now this is huge, because if you pick an area and again, my technical brain is kind of getting there, but it's taken a little bit of time. So most of this stuff goes over my head. But again, my understanding of this is I can pick a location and I can go, okay, so I've set a marketing campaign out in this particular area. So let's call it, as you say, London and surrounding area. So there's 50 square miles. Yeah. And I can look or hone down that market and have a look at that and go, okay, well, this is working. This isn't working. We need to change that. This is doing fantastically. Okay, now we can spread this out to other areas as well. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. That's brilliant.
I love OTracker. Of course, a brilliant tool.
It's brilliant. Okay, so were there any other points that you wanted to try and cover with OTracker? The thing that I wanted to mention to people here is you've got to understand that Google Analytics for an enterprise is $12,500 a month to use. That's how expensive a tracking tool is. Now, ONPASSIVE has created OTracker, which encompasses more tools than the best of the best, right?
Yeah.
And it's basically looked at every single tracking tool on the market and gone, well, we'll have that, we'll have that, we'll use that, we'll use that, and encompassed everything under one roof, single sign-on, but it's going to be a fraction of the cost of Google Analytics. So my understanding from what Ash said, don't quote me on it, folks, but it's my understanding is, and my guess is, that there are 3 levels. So one is for an individual and a small website, you know, a single website type touch. The second one is for a small or medium-sized company, and then an enterprise one, which, you know, for the likes of Walmart and who use this scenario. So bearing in mind, if you've got a company spending $150,000 a year, yeah, and you can halve that cost with more tracking tools and more opportunities to use, everybody will use it, correct?
100% correct, Andy.
Okay, so were there any other points that you wanted to cover today? Anything else that you think is important with OTracker?
Yeah, so OTracker is not about tracking us because some people feel when they hear OTracker, oh, that will track me. No, that is not it. It's far from it. It's not about tracking you. It's a business tool to analyze. Yeah, the fact that, you know, most, like for instance, Google gave their name Google Analytics. You know, you have Bing, you know, all of those tracking. They didn't call it tracking tools. But ONPASSIVE said OTracker. Maybe with time, I should say, no, let's change the name. You know, tracking doesn't mean they are tracking you. It's about analyzing business. It's a business tool where you can analyze how your business is performing in real time within the, within the business atmosphere. Whatever you are selling, you can use it because you don't want to throw your resource everywhere. So it gives you an overview and understanding how your business will react in the current market. So that's one of the things we want to just talk about.
Again, guys, let's clarify this. OTracker is not something to track you. Listen, if you've got an iPhone, you're tracked. End of story. Right? OTracker is about a business tool. It's for businesses. And look, anyone can find out more about where people are looking on their websites. So the vast majority of us at this moment in time, OTracker is not for us. It may well be that we can use that at a later date once we have our own websites. But at the moment, guys, we don't have that. So this is purely so that you get an understanding of what it can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
But and again, this is a key here, guys. So we do not have to activate our accounts at the enterprise level to be able to get commissions on the enterprise level that we offer to others. All right. So again, nice and straightforward. So this tracking tool for websites, for companies, for business is the bee's knees. Yeah, it's far superior to anything else on the market, and it's far lower cost in comparison to others as well. So this is something perhaps that we will use in the future, but not right now. Guys, if you've got any questions at any point, let us know. We'll try and cover them in the next section. We haven't covered everything today because there's a lot on. But anything else that you want to say today, Collins?
Yeah, so we just covered just a fraction of OTracker. So these are not the only functionality within OTracker, but it's a lot more. It's a huge and massive tool. Very, very easy to use, user-friendly, you know, and lot of features. Really lot of features, but we just touch only the surface of OTracker. So
just a soup song. Yeah, which is good because, as I said, not being technical, it's a lot of this stuff's gone over my head, but I'm getting there. And hopefully you guys are too. Okay, we'll be back on Tuesday. What are we going to cover on Tuesday then, Collins? What do you want to cover?
So if you want us to touch some of the other functions now, if not, and then we can, if the founders, if they are happy, they can, those who are there, tell us if you want us to go more with OTracker or take something else. We want to follow what you want from us.
Okay, yeah, let us know. That'd be great. I love this comment from Vivine. It says, I want to track my boss when he has 3 hours for lunch. Fantastic. Excellent. You're right, Marty. Businesses are going to jump all over this.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thanks ever so much for joining us. Please join us again next Tuesday. We will cover some more details, and I hope you got a lot out of today. Let us know in the comments section if there's anything you want us to cover over the next few weeks. Thanks again, guys, and it's goodbye from him.
More about OTracker. Okay, we'll pick some of it again. Come with more features on OTracker. The next, on Tuesday.
Excellent. Thanks, guys. Nice to see you all.
See you. Bye.
Bye.